What's the most unforgivable thing a step-sibling has done? I grew up with a stepbrother, Jake. From the start, Jake made it clear that I am just an extra baggage his dad had to take on. Our parents always brushed it off as normal sibling rivalry. Over the years, Jake was the golden child. His dad, my stepdad, thought the sun rose and set on him. If Jake messed up, it was a learning moment. If I messed up, I was lazy or ungrateful. My mom stayed quiet most of the time because she didn't want to fight. Here's the thing. My late grandmother, my dad's mom, had set aside a college fund just for me. It wasn't millions, but it was enough to cover a good part of tuition at the state university. She made it clear in her will that money was for me, her granddaughter, to go to college. My mom managed it, but when she remarried, she added my stepdad as a joint account holder for convenience. Fast forward to last year. I was applying to colleges, got accepted into my dream program, and was over the moon. I told everyone at dinner. Jake sneered and said, "Why bother? You're not smart enough to make it anyway." My stepdad laughed and said, "She'll drop out in the first semester. Waste of money." I remember clenching my fists under the table, but I kept quiet because I knew I had the fund. A few weeks later, I logged in to check the account balance, and my stomach dropped. The money was gone, completely drained. I thought it was a mistake. I called the bank. They said the money had been transferred to a different account, my stepdad's. When I confronted him, he casually said, "Oh yeah, we decided it was better used for Jake. He needed a reliable car to get to work. You'll figure out school some other way." I was speechless. That money wasn't his. It wasn't even Jake's. It was mine. My grandmother had written it specifically for me. I tried to argue, but he cut me off. "Stop being selfish. Education is overrated. Besides, Jake is the one who's going places. You'll be fine." I went to my mom crying. She looked devastated but whispered, "There's nothing I can do. He controls the finances now." When I asked her how she could let this happen, she just said, "Please don't make this harder." The next few weeks were hell. Jake paraded around in his brand new shiny car, bragging to everyone about how responsible he was for working and buying it himself. He even joked in front of me, "Guess I'm the smart one in the family. I've got wheels and a future." I was furious. I couldn't focus, I couldn't sleep, and the betrayal ate at me. But I wasn't about to let them get away with it. I got copies of my grandmother's will, showing the money was meant for my education. I got bank statements proving the transfer. I even got screenshots of Jake posting online about his new ride just days after the money disappeared. Then came our big family reunion. Everyone was there, grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Normally Jake loves being the center of attention. He pulled up in his car, revved the engine, and grinned like he was king of the world. I waited until dinner when everyone was sitting down, and then I stood up. My voice shook, but I said, "I want to thank Jake for showing off his new car, because that car was paid for with the money my grandmother left me for college, the money she trusted this family to keep safe for me. And instead of supporting my education, my stepdad and Jake decided I wasn't worth it." My aunt asked what I meant. I laid the will, the bank statements, and the car purchase records on the table. Jake's face went white. My stepdad shouted, "You're exaggerating. This is family business, not for everyone to know." I snapped back, "It stopped being family business when you stole my future. Grandma trusted you, and you betrayed that trust." My grandmother's sister slammed her hand on the table and said, "Your grandmother would be horrified. That money wasn't yours to take." Relatives started whispering angrily, calling Jake spoiled and my stepdad a thief. Jake tried to laugh it off. "It's just money. She can get loans." I looked straight at him and said, "Enjoy the car while you can, because when I'm done, you're going to lose a lot more than money." And I meant it. A week later, I went to a lawyer. Since the fund was legally in my name and tied to my grandmother's will, I had a case. The lawyer said I could sue both my stepdad and Jake for misappropriation.